Live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 2 of the Pokemon Premier League. Today we have the Pickems. I'm joined by Envy, and we're going to be voting with you guys live who wins this week or who we think wins. Obviously, let us know in the comment section down below. For those that couldn't join us, who you think wins. Leave a like if you enjoy the PBL. So the both of us, so that everybody down below, trying to get everybody to 1,000 subs. And that's it, Envy. Talk to the people as there'll probably be people here now, for real. Just wanted to do a little intro.
What's poppin'? Guess what I'm drinking today? I'm drinking some nice wine. It's a Friday night.
Sure,
nice,
you say Friday night. You drink wine every night, dude. You're an alcoholic.
Nope. I had
I
had some yesterday.
And the day before,
and the day before,
and you're gonna have this weekend.
Look, listen.
There's nothing you can say, dude. It's fine. You know?
I
I'll
exercise every single day. I burn my calories.
Yeah, dude, that's fine. And you're addicted
But
to alcohol.
No. Okay, anyways. This is going to be a wonderful stream. I'm here toasting a nice glass of wine for you all.
Of course.
Work hard this week. You know, got to treat yourself sometimes.
If you weren't here, he would be toasting it for himself, too.
It's a nice red wine, too. When was the last time you had something to drink?
Me? I'm usually a designated driver, so I don't... I actually drink water. I'm actually drinking water right now. Sometimes I drink Advanced GG Hydration. My new flavor. Any chance you can have a versus Cypher? No.
What if they made a wine flavor and they actually put alcohol in it?
Wow. I don't think that could be sold to people 18 plus. They think they'd have to be 21. Thank you for that.
All right.
That's good,
That's true.
Yeah. That's 21. Just so you didn't know.
Yep.
That's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Big shout out to CB Marcus and everybody who's been doing this. Like you see, we have the MVPs as well on the screen, which is pretty cool. And we also have the differential and the scores. So this is going to be a nice one.
Nice.
No, we did not teach Rabbi about the Terra Ice Gambit. Envy, should we start off? You want me to share my screen, or are you good?
I can look at the thing.
Okay. So, so we have Shuckle King versus JV, both very powerful battlers. Shuckle King lost to Mephisto last week, whereas JV got his win to start it off. Much love, Pyro. We see right there the MVP on JV side was, of course, Big Alolan Muck. But looking at these matchups, dude, look at the Terra Grass Electrode and look at Shuckle King's team. He got a Zarude, but like it's not like Zarude isn't checked by half of JV's squad. Volk, Oxy all take a hit. Granny U-turns, Serena U-turns.
You know, I've really come to like Electrode quite a bit, especially after seeing his Sweet Electrode and seeing how you use it. I've come to really like Electrode, especially also with Terra. It's just so fast, like to be able to outrun things and just knock things out. I mean, this basically is, if you think about it, a Hisuian Electrode. It has grass.
Yeah, literally. It has grass and it has ice.
Yeah.
No, there's no Sigma Beam, unfortunately, on Electrode anymore. They got rid of that move. That would have been like, that would have just cooked here. Imagine Signal Beam on the Electrode. I'm not sure, like in terms of what like JV should bring. Oh, I should put the chat. Who wins? My bad, guys. Who wins?
Little poll to show them all what's going on.
Shuckle. JV. Let's get that.
Chuckle's got a lot of threats though, bro. Great Tusk, kind of.
Yeah. Great Tusk kind of like goes crazy. I mean, Uxie plus Paldean, Tauros plus Serena's probably as good as you're gonna get. Right? He also has Terra. He has Terra Ghost Earthworm, so that's an ultimate wall to them on.
There goes Earthworm, yeah. Azumarill looks fantastic, actually. Like Play Rough plus Liquidation.
Yeah, switching into it is definitely hard. Like
That's
if
tough,
it's
right?
if it's banded, even like Serena, if it's physically defensive, can't actually switch in very well at all. So that's a real hard one. That's a real hard one here in this one.
Does Zarude get Rock Slide or Rock Move, Rock Tomb?
I'm sure it gets Rock Slide.
It should get Rock something, right?
I'm assuming it gets Rock Slide. Like I can't see it not having Rock Slide.
It's naturally faster than Volk.
It is naturally faster than Volcarona. That's true. I mean, I think Zarude definitely comes here either way, right? Like it has close combat, has U-turn, power whip. It's a good mon here. What up, fam? How's everybody doing?
Very good mon.
No, Zarude definitely comes. Kind of like Tinkaton too, just guaranteed rocks. It's a Baxcalibur answer with Shukaberry, like a guaranteed one. Shukaberry's good in this game too. How do you think he's gonna deal with Orthworm? Just gonna bring Golden Go, right? Surely you have to bring Golden Go.
Yeah, Golden Go is pretty great against it. I mean, yeah, the Orthworm could Terra. However, yeah, if you have like, yeah, you'd have to bring at least one or two, probably two or yeah, maybe one of those of your special attackers. Like,
yeah.
Like I could see Terra Espeon or Terra Jolteon, one or the other.
I think Jolt's a little bit better here than Espeon just because of its speed tier faster than Greninja. So I actually like Jolt a good chunk too. Jolt's also one of his, like I said, Terra captains. Terra Ice is obviously here. If he doesn't opt to bring Espeon, I mean Terra Ice Jolt is super strong here, right? No real switch-ins.
No, it's really good, especially because it can also beat down the Sandy Shocks.
Yeah. Yeah, literally with Terra Ice.
I think it's better just also because I feel like Terra Espeon might struggle a little bit versus the Alolan Muck.
Whereas Jolteon can just Volt Switch on it.
Correct.
Yeah, that's not even bad. Like, in terms of switching, that's actually another reason why I think Shuckle King should bring Tinkaton. They can switch it on Muck's knockoff, can Encore it if it starts doing anything annoying. I do think that T-Spike are pretty good here, though.
T-Spike from...
Does Alolan Muck get T-Spike right now?
Alolan Muck, I don't think it does.
That's wild that Alolan Muck doesn't get T-Spike, but regular Muck does. And I take that back.
Yeah.
That's really wild, dude.
I don't believe that. I remember when I was trying to do some testing and stuff like that, it didn't have T-Spikes when I was looking at it. So yeah, I don't think it does.
That would have been so nasty here if it actually did. I guess Toxic in general, yeah. It's not going to be... What up, fam? How you doing?
Ooh, happy birthday messages for me. Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. We're still in the month of June.
No T-Spike is nasty. We could also see a dual screens approach from JV, right? He has some really good dual screen setters. Both Sandy Shocks and Uxie are fantastic. Obviously, Wigglytuff can do it too if it really wants to. And then he has good setup, right? Like Volcarona in general, I think you have to bring Azu for sure, right? And if it's Pasho Berry, like it's gonna eat.
Yeah, 100%. Even though the Baxcalibur can't Terra, I feel like it's still the most dangerous mon on his team. Looking at like the amount of coverage it has and like what it can do, it can't get burnt by Sableye. It can't, like just having like the right coverage. You have to really preserve the Azumarill and the other stuff on the team because the combination of Ice Ground kind of just hits everything, at least neutrally. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. Maybe Balloon on Golden Go.
Balloon could work. Yeah, Balloon would be a good at least one time. I will say thank you for the notice. I didn't realize I didn't ping. I will say though that even though you said Galarian Articuno isn't that great, I actually think it's pretty decent. Like it has Terra Steel. It could also Terra Fight if it wants, just a Oko's Ruta +1 and not worry about being killed back by a Dark move, which is pretty cool. Obviously that would make you weak to Great Tusk move, but you're fast and you can knock it out Air Slash or Freezing Glare, or even Stored Power if you opt to go that way. Like I don't think Alolan Articuno is bad in this one. Sure, we can run Terra Steel and just set up on everything.
Alolan Articuno?
I just keep him calling. Dude, you know I just go everywhere with these mons, bro. I've been taking them on vacation. Galarian Articuno.
He's taking a vacation in Alola right now.
They're all coming, bro. It's almost summer, man. Or is summer, whatever it is right now.
It is summer.
Yeah,
Yo, where's this guy at?
That don't matter, dude. The months don't matter, dude. My Friday's doing well, Nicholas. Thank you so much for asking.
I think this guy needs some wine.
But yeah, I like Jolt a lot. I think Great Tusk for sure comes. It's a Great Tusk, right? There's no reason not to bring it. That dude just clicks. It stabs and whatnot. And it's actually part of the reason why I think JV needs to bring Uxie or Articuno or both.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gren looks good here. Gren looks good here too. If Gren had the original Protean, Gren cooked. Like, if Gren had actual Protean, not this fake one. And that's also, again,
fake Protean, yeah.
That's another reason why I think that like Tinkaton has to come too. Probably Spadef Tinkaton, which can also like eat a hit from Spadef Tinkaton with a Shuka isn't bad, but also like, hey, thank you, buddy. I'm playing my first Delta tournament. I have to play one great in my second ever game. Frania, I'm so screwed. Hey,
did you make the poll by the way? I don't see the poll.
I did. You got this, fam. Thank you for the 5 months, and you got this, fam. You hella got this. Dogs are doing well, by the way. I know you didn't ask, but I also think, yeah, I don't know, man. Bax is weird. Because, yeah, it doesn't have to click Dragon Move, but it doesn't do that much to Azu. Unless it's Banded. And I guess you can click Banded Earthquake in this game. You actually
I
win
mean,
this
all
week?
I
I'm
know
trying.
is, yeah, like literally Earthquake does a decent chunk, and Azu doesn't have reliable recovery, so all you have to do is just pressure. You have hazard potential with spikes, rocks, and as long as you keep getting chip, like literally Baxcalibur's late game on. If you bring it out early and Azu's still healthy, and Golden Go's still healthy, I don't know.
SDEQ to 60 to 70. I guess you can run Roselli Berry with that or screens. Dude, I can't make an agency jersey. I'm not. That's blunder. I'm a part of it. I can't just
Technically,
take it.
you have majority share.
I do. But it's not my. But I don't have. I don't have IP rights
Ah,
on Fortnite.
it's trademarked.
Yeah. SD Backs is not bad though. Like SD, Ice Shard, Earthquake, Ice Crash. Yeah, it's not bad. Like that's how many points it's doing Bravery because I realized nobody has it. It was like 8 or 9. Somebody had it and traded it immediately away though.
I feel like Hard and Volcarona kind of goes in.
No,
It went in versus you.
it did in that one. It did. It definitely did in that one time.
Yeah.
Hook me up. I'll wear it on TV. Alright. Hey, good luck in the tournament anyway. Okay, so what 6 would you bring if you're Shuckle King? Is it just like his first? Is it just his first 6? I literally think his first 6 are perfect.
What are his first 6? I can't tell from the
tell-
design.
Tell from the left upper half. It's those first 6. Like I'm going slanted, right? So Zaru, Great Touch, Jolteon, Tinkaton, Azu, Golden Go, right? But then it could be some combination of if you I don't think you can bring Underwear Quagsire in this game at all. Every mon that's supposed to beat that sets up can beat it, right? I don't think you can beat.
I could see. No, I'm seeing Zarude, Great Tusk, Azu, Golden Go as the 4 that are 100% coming, and then. Do you think Noivern?
I guess because Infiltrator could be pretty cool, but it doesn't kill anything is the problem.
Like Infiltrator goes to screens. It also has Defog, which could be useful.
Yeah, but Gren Ice Beams, Ice Shard, Baxcalibur. I guess it is a.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's hard.
Jolteon, I can see. Yeah, so yeah, Jolteon, Zarude, Great Tusk, Azu,
What up, Cass?
Golden Go, and maybe Muck for absorbing. No, well,
There's no T-Spike. No, if there were T-Spike,
no, Gren has
T-Spike.
Gren has T-Spike.
Oh yeah, Gren has T-Spiked. Ooh, I think Gren should actually click T-Spike if it has it in this game.
Right. Gren has it.
If Zaru comes, you think it's going to be Choice Scarf? Again, like it was versus Mephisto game 1? I feel like it has to be.
In this game, it could be. It has U-turn, right? So
Yeah, is U-turn, close combat.
Yeah. I think it can because it can check +1 Volk. It can outrun regular Gren +1 Baxcalibur, and it could probably live in Ice Shard too if you EV it.
Yeah, I could be wrong
can see
about this. I could be wrong about this, but like, I don't think he brings Storage Dance just because you don't know if Greninja's going to U-turn or Ice Beam on you. I guess technically it could bulk up because it has bulk up. What up, fam?
I'd 100% bring Swords into this match just because SD.
Yeah, I will. Phantos, go ahead.
SD actually just puts on a lot of pressure.
Do you like SD more than bulk up though? Because that bulk up will let you live U-turns from Greninja if it goes for it. No, TK.
I was talking about Baxcalibur.
Oh yeah. No, definitely SD. Alola Muck doesn't get T-Spikes, TK. Only regular Muck. Oh no, cheap. Yeah, like bulk up plus jungle healing is not bad, but I don't think you can fit that. You need you want Power Whip, you want Rock Slide, and you want close combat.
Yeah, you need cover. You need at least 3 attacks. I would say.
Because that covers everything at neutral or super effective. No, dude, it's the flipped way. Alolan Muck does not get T-Spikes. Regular Muck does. It's the flip of what you said. I don't know if you know Silver Gunner, but they did a Black One 2 remakes recently that's gas. You gotta give it a try. I'll check it out. Thank you, fam. But yeah, chat seems to give this 60% JV, 59% JV, 41% Shuckle. I actually think it's a little bit flipped. I think Shuckle King has the matchup. Just
because he has V in his name, it doesn't mean he's as powerful as me.
Yeah, he actually is more powerful because he has a win, as you see right there.
All right.
When we get to Envy, he's gonna say 0-1.
Yeah.
It's gonna say the same thing was sent to me, so don't even worry about it.
But... I got number 3 in the power rankings. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they did. I'm pretty sure I finished last week dead last. Like
I don't
literally.
think so.
No. Not maybe not in the power rankings, but in the actual rankings. I'm pretty sure I finished
Oh, in
dead
the
last.
actual.
I finished dead last week. Yeah, I went to 14th, which is really funny.
Yep.
But anyway,
I had a plan. I executed the plan. I lost because of that stupid flinch, bro. Stupid Isolate Crash. Anyways,
I don't know. I think this is close. I think it's close to what they're saying, and I want to give the slight edge to Shuckle King. Like between like
I would be really happy if both of them brought their mucks.
Yes.
That would be extremely like a beautiful sight to see. Just like almost as beautiful as the two moths. You remember my
yeah versus Kirby.
Almost as beautiful as that. If both mucks were out at the same time. Ooh. Muck mating.
Muck mating. I don't like that. Henry,
You don't like that?
Henry, what's muck backwards? Say muck backwards. Envy?
Only if you say the rude backwards.
Okay. Are you actually gonna do it? Yeah, he won't
I'll
do it.
do it.
Yeah, you won't do it. I know you.
I'll do it.
I think I lost 3-0 AC. Maybe more. Could have been 2-0. I don't know what it is. We'll see my differential in a second. I want to say I actually give it slight to Shuckle. I want to say 55 Shuckle, 45 JV. Just because I think that like Azu's gonna dead check Volk. Even if Volk lives and has a Passion Berry, Giga Drain doesn't kill, though it could get the Flame Body. I think Volk is like the scariest mon here, but like between Scarf Zarude potentially, AV Tusk, Band Azu, which is by no means bad in this game, or Azu in general, just by no AV Azu as well is really good in this game too. I want to go 55-45. How's -3 put me at 14th? It's just based on there's every matchup left to it's literally every single one.
Nobody else lost as badly.
Yeah.
As
me.
-3 differential as Joey pokeaimMD.
MV.
Ooh.
So now we have MV versus Drew. Now
the guy who beat Joey.
Yes. Now I'm gonna talk a little about this one.
Who's number 1?
I'm gonna talk a little about this matchup though, unless you want to talk a little bit.
Oh no, you go. By all means.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I did a billion practice games with MV, and there's one.
I was like, I had to practice for this one. I had to.
There is one Pokemon on Drewby's team that was the biggest demon ever versus MV, and I think it comes down to if Drew plays it well. And brings the right sets. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, this matchup is not in MV's favor. Not at all. Not at all. I'm sorry. Like I had Drew's team. I played maybe 50 games versus MV. Maybe more. Like legitimately. We played for hours and we played for days. MV does have a better matchup against Sun, of course. Yeah, he has Screamtail and he has Goodra. So he can actually switch it on Hydro teams. He even has Quavel. But there's one Pokemon on Drewby's team. There's actually two Pokemon on Drewby's team that are very good versus MV. One of them is Terra Captain Honchkrow, which just clips Brave Bird and gets a kill. The reason this mon's good is because it's kind of hard for MV to bring Zapdos here, seeing as how Clodsire, Auto-Walled, Regieleki doesn't care and does a lot. Shoot, even little Schligu is pretty good. Basically, I don't think Zapdos is that great, and I think it takes away from what MV needs to bring. I think he needs to bring Ursaluna. I think he needs to bring Screamtail. You definitely need Goodra. Like, you need those three. You probably need the Dunsparce too, because the Dunsparce eats one hit always. And then from there, you need to switch into Cinderace, so you need Quavel. And then it's a toss-up what your last is. You can even mess around with Thick Fat Grumpig if you truly want to, but Meowscarada for speed makes a lot of sense. So that's like the 6 most likely. But you can mess around with Meowscarada versus Grumpig. You can mess around with Ice Cube. I just don't think Zapdos is very good. Now, the Pokemon, because I don't think Zapdos is very good, the Pokemon that's super strong versus MV's team, the number 1 threat is Brute Bonnet. Now, Brute Bonnet's good because it can Terra. So it can Terra into either Fire or Dark type. Both are great, right? Because it can run Loaded Dice Growth with Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch at +2 with Stealth Rock and Photosynthesis boosts knocks out Meowscarada from if it's Terra Dark, right? Just straight up knocks it out if it's Terra Dark. Quavo cannot knock out Brute Bonnet from full with Close Combat and dies to Bullet Seed, right? Ursaluna dies to +2 Close Combat, or if it's not, what's the ability?
Bulletproof?
If it's not bulletproof, it can die to Bullet Seed, right?
Yep.
Goodra dies to Sucker. So Screamtail gets smashed with Sucker or anything like that. He can run Encore. The problem with Encore Screamtail is if you're running Encore, you're running Wish Protect, Dazzling Gleam Encore, which is not as good as like T-Wave or other potential setup sets, in my opinion. I don't like Encore as much as I like T-Wave. Envy loves his T-Wave. So I'll tell you, I'll tell you guys in practice, there were several games I just got +6, literally +6 with Brute. Like, he couldn't stop me. He literally couldn't stop me. I mean, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him about the Brute. That Brute was a Brute, bro.
It literally was. Like, there were sometimes he was Terra Fire and sometimes he was Terra Dark, and then both of them, like, literally, he just tears at the right time. And in Sun,
growth and just
that one is crazy.
He can't even outplay because of Stealth Rock. Like, it's very hard.
So, yeah, like, literally, like, the way that... So, I had to bring Stealth Rocks on my team in particular, and, like, in practice, the only way that I could really utilize, like, the fullest potential was to start, like, chipping at things, because even, like without rocks, that Brute would not go down.
It doesn't die. It doesn't die to nothing, dude.
It would destroy
Brute with Terra Dark can set up on Ursa Luna, like, easily.
Yeah.
No, Quavo doesn't die. And also, if Brute goes a second growth, it just starts killing everything. And not to mention, like, I'm talking about Brute, but, like, Walking Wake and Ace are big threats, too. Specs Walking Wake is good. Life Orb or just Booster Energy is pretty good, too. Gujar's a pretty decent check. Like, AV or Habanberry are very decent. And Screamtail can be it as well. But Screamtail gets, like, shut down by Torkoal and Claude and stuff like that. Or Terra Fire Brute. I'm not going to spoil too much. I don't want to spoil too much. I just think that you guys, this is a Drew matchup. Like, if I had to do anything, like, I go as far as 60-40, because until we started figuring things out, it just felt like Envy knew my entire team every single time I played him. Like, it didn't change.
Still struggled. Yeah. Like, I mean, his team, like, I guess the one benefit that I have is that, like, this was kind of my draft, right? I had Torkoal, Walking Wake, Brute Bonnet.
Except it has actual U-turn Pokemon before.
And, Mousel, and it does have actual, like, now, Cinderace just, I think, makes it so much better.
Stronger, yeah.
And, Cinderace makes it way better. And the potential for screens as well with Klefki is quite annoying, because what Joey would do is he would set up screens and he'd have Sun.
I died.
And then he'd just make it even bulkier.
Yeah, I'd set up screens with Klefki, Steel Beam on whatever's in, and then growth, win. Yeah, I tried everything. I literally used every Pokemon, by the way. Literally every Pokemon versus Envy, because he kept asking. There was one game where I swept him with Sliggoo.
Oh my god.
There was one game I swept him with Sliggoo. It was the funniest thing. I was like, get Sliggoo!
I'm like, wait, so I haven't faced Sliggoo yet.
Can
you try it out versus me just to make sure I'm not weak to it? And then he just destroyed
It immediately won.
And I'm like, okay, I gotta change some stuff real quick.
Like, you're talking about Braidbird Zapdos. It's funny because that was actually something Envy used initially. And it just got cooked. I tried Regieleki version on that one. It just got cooked. There was just like a lot of things. But yeah. No, it was... But I mean, that's why we do a lot of test games, right? Envy and I test until... And I'll change it up, and I'll always play like I don't know his sets. That's the big thing, because you can't do practice games and start playing like you know everything. I always try and make plays that like
except maybe one game you gotta throw in a little bit to assert dominance.
I mean, I'll do doubles versus you, but that's just Pokemon. I'll always do doubles versus Envy, but that's just Pokemon. My favorite thing was I went from like Terra Dark to Terra Fire on Brute a billion different times. Anyway, I give this matchup 60 Drew, 40 Envy. But that's only depending on, just only on paper with matchup. Obviously, I think it's closer based on skill. And also, I think that if Drew doesn't bring the right sets, or that the sets we're discussing, it could be different. Because Envy does have a lot of Pokemon that could potentially snowball. The Dunsparce, if it Calm Minds up enough, can be a giant threat. There is funny Ice Cube crap that could happen too. I think Quavo is also another one. Aqua Step can be very threatening as well in this game, which is why I think that Brute definitely wants it. Terra. But... that was another thing, like, right, you can't beat, first impression Hacktress was pretty funny. There was one game where I first impressioned his Meowscarada, and I said, Envy, you cannot do this.
Yeah, I was like,
it was turn one. It was turn one, and he let it die. I was like, dude, play this damn game. He's like, restart, please.
I was like, restart. That didn't count. Go back.
It was very funny. I'm gonna let you take the Lars matchup, by the way, when we get to it. But yeah, I think it's 60-40. I think Drew is based on just matchup alone. Drew has a scary, like, Envy has very good Sun stuff, but Drew has like good checks to everything. It was a lot, man. It was a lot.
Yeah.
But both of them are friends, and I root for both of them. And honestly, I prepped with Envy long enough to know that if he plays it well, he'll win. So that's all it is.
Yep.
We played hours of games. So now we have Gravy Chat says 53% Envy, 47% Druby.
Nice. I still won the matchup, even with that. Not bad. Everyone has faith in me.
Who wins?
All right.
Gray versus Kelly. All right, so we got Gravy versus Under the Radar guys. Envy, you wanna talk a little bit about this because you've experienced Gravy's team, even though he changed it immediately after, which is so funny. Immediately gets rid of Sneasel after the game versus you.
Yeah, man. I don't know what that was all about, but you know.
What up, Josh?
It is what it is. At the end of the day, though, Gravy has a pretty fire team. I mean,
dude,
I feel like
they were sleeping on it so much in the draft talk. Like, it's a solid team. It has so many different angles. I think Sneasel was a little bit better than Persian.
I think so too. No, Sneasel is actually really good to have, but yeah, I don't know. I would have much rather faced the Persian variant because I know there's no way I would get flinched with Dark Pulse over Icicle Crash, right? No way. This is an interesting battle though, Enamorous and Enamorous Therian. So hopefully both of them bring their Enamorouses, and
they're great creators
like Mew's,
as well. By the way, yeah, go sub to them.
Exactly, yeah. Mew is one of those mons that can just do so much. Even though it lost recovery, like I even like during that matchup, I was guessing like what set that Mew could be like. Offensively, that Mew can do so much.
Mew's so dumb here, dude. With a Cobra Berry, like Nasty Block Cobra Berry. What does he do?
Yeah.
I don't. What is he? How does he do that versus that? Like Nasty Block plus Cobra Berry. I mean, I think Zoroark's a really good Pokemon. By the way, from Kelly, like I was really underestimating this Pokemon, but I think Zoroark's actually really strong. Just the fact that it can pretend to be threats is really cool. I don't think Arcanine's bad in this game either. Dude has 2 Pokemon faster than it, and 3, excuse me, and it kind of just clicks Flare Blitz, like literally Flare Blitz. This is Flare Blitz. This is not. You don't really click Head Smash in this angle.
Yeah, Arcanine's not bad, bro. Sneasler looks kind of insane for this matchup. Close combat plus Dire Claw.
Yeah. The plus like 2, +1 are the differential and the wins. Look at the 3 KOs MVP. Not even on the team. Literally right there. What do you think about Persian in this matchup? With Terra
Persian
with Terra Fairy fur coat.
Ooh. I don't know. Persian is like it's not bad in this matchup, but actually, I feel like
is Nasty Blood bad?
I don't know. I kind of like Terra Quillfish more.
What would you run, Rain?
Well, there's no Pelipper anymore. Actually, yeah, Pelipper got traded away too.
It was very funny, dude. His trades are so freaking funny.
They actually were pretty funny.
His trades are so freaking funny. You know what's actually decent here? Greedent. Like a Terra Ghost Greedent? It has Zoroark to deal with, but like, that's the Sneasler counter. Right there. This might actually be a Greedent game.
Oh,
like, low-key, dude. It's good. Swords Dance, before I can't Scald, right? So Swords Dance, Body Slam, Earthquake. Shoot, it might be a greed game, a greed angle.
Ooh, wait. Actually, that's actually that could take a lot of momentum off. Take him off guard and like Terra Ghost and be immune to like a fighting type attack and just knock it out.
Yeah,
that's actually not bad.
Why not? It also resists poison, so. And like I mean, I don't think Kelly even does. Kelly even run Night Slash here? On if you bring Sneasler, right? Do you just go not pads? You just go boot Sneasler here and click like 4 attacks, like fake out, close combat, U-turn. Maybe you do bring Night Slash just for Brambleghast, but I mean you smash Brambleghast with 2 Dire Claws anywhere. Like even just
you just run it off. You just run it offensively. I think.
Yeah, I don't think this is the Thwacky angle. Again, I don't like Thwacky as much in this. I don't think giving Iron Hands extra recovery and Mew extra recovery and Tinglu extra recovery is in Kelly's favor.
Yeah, I don't think so. He can also go Clear Amulet for Intimidates.
That's true too.
Clear Amulet Sneasler.
For Intimidate from Quill, yeah. Quill's not bad. Quill's not bad. Hisuian Gudra can deal with Enamorous, can deal with Zoroark, deals with Rotom. So that's not a bad mon. Staraptor's not bad here because he has fake resists, right? He clicks close combat and clicks Brave Bird a bunch in this game.
That is true. Vaporeon looks really good defensively.
You need to bring it.
You have to, right?
Yeah, you need to. Otherwise, you get run over by Inteleon.
Mm-hmm.
You literally have to bring in Vaporeon. Do you bring Bramblegas here? I don't know. They can get up spikes and like block the double rapid spin core, but it just lets in Rotom, Zoroark.
I don't really like Bramblegas in this one. It's a little passive, and then Zoroark can just disguise and destroy it.
Too bad he can't like set up Tailwind with one of his Mons and then just go Bramble, get the wind power ability, get the +1, and then start OHKOing stuff. I wonder if it would actually do it. If it had Poltergeist, I think that'd be a different story. Yeah, Braver definitely.
Happy birthday, MV! Oh, thank you, thank you.
That's not your birthday. Get over it.
Look at the people are still saying it though.
Stop saying it, please.
Everyone's saying it. Look.
I really like Iron Hands in this game. The Pokemon that he has that can KO Iron Hands don't actually KO Iron Hands, right? Treads can't KO it, which is actually part of the reason why I don't think that Kelly can run Thwackey. Because if he runs Thwackey, he can't Earthquake, Iron Hands, and Arcanine.
That's true.
Though I do think that he could run an Iron Defense, Body Press, Rapid Spin, plus Steel move set.
Look at these birthday wishes in the chat. Oh. Amazing.
How do you feel about Namorous from Gravy in this game? Strong as hell, right?
Namorous from Gravy against Kelly,
it looks strong as hell. Dude just clicks.
Yeah, they're like literally the combination of Moonblast and I think Rotom Heat actually serves as a really nice
to check. It's a decent check.
Yeah, a really nice check versus Enamorous, doesn't it? Like I'm looking at like Rotom. I guess you could run like a Spadef bulky or just a bulky bulkier Vaporeon, but I think Rotom is really good versus the Enamorous. Although, yeah, Rotom does struggle versus.
I mean, you know what Enamorous set I was thinking about in this game?
What were you thinking?
Physically based, dude. Like, look at him clicking Superpower. Like, what does he do to stop that? They click Superpower, and then he can't revenge it with Sneasler, Iron Treads.
Oh yeah, wait, there's no Ghost, right?
There's no Ghost. Isn't Superpower super strong? Staraptor can't kill it after Superpower. Like, if I'm Gravy, I bring Tinglu, get up hazards, and start positioning my Enamorous to click Superpower. Literally.
Could see it. Yeah, I could see it.
I think it's strong as hell.
Pretty good, yeah. Just Superpower, get the attack boost. Actually, that's pretty nice versus the Rotom too.
Yeah, you do a lot more than you do Moonblast.
It's true.
The Superpower goes crazy.
It does.
What about his own Enamorous? It stops the contrary Enamorous. He could definitely bring his own Enamorous, but it's kind of like... It's weird, right? Because it's not going to break Goodra, because it's just going to get Heavy Slam. It's not going to break Coolfish either. What up, D2? How you doing, bud?
Yo.
What Mew would you bring if you're Gravy here, dude?
I'm Gravy. I would bring... Okay, let's think. For Mew, I would want to be faster than everything else. Right? I would want to be faster than everything else. So, I would either bring Dragon Dance, or I would bring, let me see here, Mew.
You also just Hazard Stack too, but I think Tinglu does that well. Yeah, I get you, Josh.
I would bring a Mew that could actually like...
It can't block anymore.
It's all about the surprise factor. It's like Screamtail. Screamtail can run a bunch of things. It can do stuff that can just take your opponent by surprise. Mew can kind of do the same thing.
Maybe just Nasty Plot Cobra. I mean, like, what's wrong with that? Or DD Taunt, like DD Taunt Drain Punch.
What about Nasty Plot Agility?
You can do that too.
Yeah.
Why not DD Taunt Drain Psychic Fangs? Yep. Like, what does he do versus that?
I agree. I like DD Taunt.
I don't know what the hell he's supposed to do versus that. It just goes crazy.
I like it.
Can't swore it. Can't wisp it. The only thing is that Kelly can definitely run like Sucker Punch on Zero Aura if he opts to bring it here, which is also like because it's Zero Aura specifically. I think we definitely
Zero Aura. You mean Zoroark?
Zoroark. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
No,
Zoroark, but that's definitely why I think Iron Hands and sorry it's late. Zoroark and you know what I had to do before this call.
Yeah, I know. It's the struggles of life.
The struggle, man. But yeah, Tinglu and Iron Hands make so much sense. Like I think I think those two, and because you're bringing those, you need to have a resist to fairy, so you need to bring Gudra. I think Namorous is too good. I think Mew's okay. I definitely think Greedent, if he brings a Terra, like I said, I think Greedent's his Terra. I really like Terra Greedent here.
You know, in my Hisuian Arcanine video that I just did the other day, the opponent switched in Toedscruel, and it took 79%
From Head Smash?
from a head smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, from a Jolly Band. Bro, Hisuian Arcanine, it just clicks.
It just clicks, literally clicks. It doesn't care.
Yeah.
I think Boots is just as good too, dude. Head Smash is going to 2K Vaporeon anyway.
Probably, yeah, you're right.
I'm saying, it's a damn good mon.
Mm-hmm.
Like here, you can even run Air Balloon, I guess, if you really want to, but I don't like that as much. I'd rather just die to Earthquake if I'm going to do that at that point.
A lot of potential here, I think.
Who do you
think is gonna have the advantage though in the matchup?
I think it's very close. I think it comes down to how well Zoroark is played if he brings Zoroark, and I also think it comes down to the Enamor set and the Mew set, in my opinion. I think those two can be the showstoppers, but I think Sneasler can always cheese everything as well if he doesn't end up bringing Cobra Cloak. That's one thing, though.
It's true.
I don't think it gets Gravity anymore, TK, but if it did, that'd be fire. What about you, bro? Who are you giving it to?
I gotta give it to Kelly, bro. He's my boy.
Well, what's the actual number
I feel.
going, though?
Well, okay. I would go probably. I'd go more like.
Chat's really close.
55-45.
Chat's super close.
What do they say?
They say 52 Gray, with 48 Kelly.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
That's close.
So it's like it's towards the middle. I mean, the matchup itself, like you could bring a lot of good things from both sides.
Yep. Oh, we'll see what happens, man. I like this game. I think it's really close too. 51-49. I'm fine with that. I think that's fine as well.
All right.
All right. So next game is me versus Lars. Oh look, I'm 14th place.
14th.
You can take this away because I'm not gonna. I'll talk a little bit after you talk about mine.
Okay, I'm waiting for it to come to the side. I see it now. Okay, so the infamous last place versus somewhere on the top place.
Last place is funny.
Yeah, of course. Both teams are looking mighty. I remember clearly helping you test this matchup out, and
I felt good in them damn tests.
you did feel pretty good in them tests. Actually, I did inspire him to make some changes, of course, to his team, and everything like that. But, anyways, I definitely think that even though he doesn't have any hazard control, it's pretty tough to kind of overwhelm his team with hazards from Lars' side. I don't know, like I do think that Terra Water Florges is pretty decent versus him, but there's a lot of bulky things that Joey has, like Cresselia and
the bro.
The bro, yeah, exactly. One thing I did try versus him when testing was dual screens with hazard stack, and even that
boy got
wasn't
Shimon.
enough. Even that wasn't enough. And yeah, it's like it's super difficult to defog. So Joey has a very easy time setting up hazards versus Lars with Ceaseless Edge and Stealth Rocks from either Crocodile or Lycanroc or Heatran or Annihilate.
Oh shoot, I forgot I got all them rockers. Holy crap.
You got all them rockers, bro. You got all them rockers. Literally, look, his team doesn't have hazard control because his team's going to set up more hazards than you could ever imagine, than you could ever dream. So there's no point in removing them when you can just keep them all up. But yeah, like literally every time I try to taunt, or literally every time I try to defog, he had taunt. He had taunt on like he has taunt on so many mons of his. Dude, you have taunt on 6 mons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I got taunt on 6 mons. 7. Electrode.
Oh yeah. Okay.
7 mons.
He has taunt on 7 mons on his team. So good luck getting rid of hazards.
Yeah, and if the Corviknight defaults in front of Annihilate, nice Defiant raise.
Literally. So yeah, I found like that, in terms of this matchup, I didn't really see it for Lars. Like he has like good mons such as Roaring Moon, which if it sets up you know, it can be a little dangerous, but there's so many checks to that Pokemon. Like you have Intimidate from Crocodile, which is really bulky. You have like it can't Terra or anything like that, right? But
No,
yeah, so like, you could check it with a lot of. There's so many ways you can check it, with Annihilate, Dragonite, even Lycanroc, I guess. And then when you have Quick Draw, Quick Claw, well, there's another thing right there. It's gonna be able to outrun every single offensive thing on his team. I also remember, so I did also test versus with him versus a with a Corviknight that has weakness policy and agility bulk up, and I think I almost got you with that, but because yeah, you had some other countermeasures for that too. I don't know, man. Like the team's solid, but like your team matchup overall looks so much better.
I think it's just because Electrode is really good in this game.
I think so really too, because it outruns it outruns his fastest Mon, I think, right?
Yep,
it outruns everything on his team.
It outruns every Pokemon, bro, besides Regieleki. Like,
yeah.
Let's be honest there. But yeah, Electrode's really good, right? Like Terra Ice or Terra Fairy are both really strong here. Fairy gives me immunity to Dragon Move, resist to U-turn, and also Crunch, and it also lets me knock out Roaring Moon and Palma in one hit. Electro Leaf Storm in his own terrain or Thunderbolt is really good, especially because Florges runs Terra Ground or Water versus me. Volt, which is really strong.
Exactly, yeah.
It's good.
Revival Blessing is not allowed.
That Mon is banned. That move is banned.
Yep. So that's just a regular Palmot, and I mean a regular Palmot, it's gonna struggle quite a bit versus a lot of the bulkier stuff. Palmot actually, it doesn't seem too bad now that I'm looking at it, but yeah, there's a lot of checks, a lot of countermeasures. Good priority on his team. He also has like Lunar Dance to revive certain Pokemon, and yeah, overall, I don't know. Also, I forgot if we tested if you brought Delphox or not.
In my original, I used Delphox. I don't think it was versus you though. I think I did it versus Amel.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't look bad in this matchup either because it's Terra Fairy.
Oh yeah, I used Delphox as well. It was good. It was good in my testing. I just liked other things overall.
Yeah.
I will say, guys, Lars played insane last week. Like, it was probably one of my favorite matches of the week because I'm sorry, Ben, that you feel my team sucks, even though it's some of the most craziest Pokemon out there. But it's all good.
But wish me a happy birthday. That'll make up for it, though.
But I will say, I really hope that Samrock can hit Cecil's edges this week. These 90 accuracy moves are not in my favor at all.
Yeah, that's the tough part, right? Like, you have to be a madman like Joey to be able to hit all your moves, and even then, sometimes you can't hit all your moves. 90 accuracy, I always preach, 90 accuracy is not 90 accuracy, and the statistics and the evidence have shown that to be true.
It's a good team just with a Delphox. Delphox is very good.
Delphox is amazing. Yeah,
Delphox is very good. Yeah, you can ask Envy, ask Owen. If Amel's in the chat, ask Amel.
Yeah.
Just Delphox is good.
Bro, imagine if you win the whole thing and you didn't even click Rapid Spirit Defog once.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh man. But yeah, chat's insanely biased, by the way. Look at chat. 80% me is insane.
That's awesome. Well, that's because I hyped you up. I hyped you up so much for this one. But I definitely think that your matchup is just better in general, based on the speed mons you have, the utility you have, the support you have, the amount of threats you have, and just the amount of ways you can shut down his team.
Yeah. This is one of the matchups that I'm really sad to see happen because I'm hyped about both of them, but this means I'm watching Nexus side.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, both of them are our boys, but, like, you know, Nexus is crazy. Mephisto's also crazy, too, but, I mean, Nexus with the old Magmortar scene, you remember that?
Yeah, I know. That was the greatest thing. Can you take this one, actually? I'm just going to go say goodnight to my wife.
Oh, yeah, no problem,
I'll be right back. Sorry about
that. All right. Sure. All right, I'm taking over the channel right now. Yep, talk to me, guys. Talk to me. I'm right here. Okay, so before we even get into this right now, I'm holding you all hostage real quick, and the reason is because I'm gonna need you all to subscribe to the YouTube channel Lord Envy. We're almost at 75k right now, which is, you know, it's pretty good. We're at 72.6, almost 73. You know, getting there. Do me a quick little favor. Go subscribe to my channel real quick, if you haven't already. If you already have, then wish me a happy birthday. If you already have wished me a happy birthday, then yeah, tell all your friends to subscribe. So yeah, this is the of course the intervention right here. I gotta talk about Joey first of all. Joey, you know, he's been my friend for the past, I would say more than 10 years probably. It's been a long time. He's a very long time friend of mine, and you know, sometimes he doesn't really have all the opportunities to tell everybody to subscribe to me, right? His main goal in life is to stream with me, wish me happy birthday, and tell people to subscribe to me. So, on behalf of Joey, and on behalf of his entire YouTube channel, subscribe to me. Thank you. Let's talk about this matchup. So, Nexus and Mephisto, both brothers, both comrades in this war against each other. And while Nexus may have more Pokemon, Mephisto has more crazy threats on his team. Chi-Yu and Iron Bundle back to back, first 2 Mons. That's pretty insane. However, Nexus has had the help of Joey drafting his team. Now, this is actually the redemption arc of the last draft, Iron Valiant. That Mon was really good. On his previous draft, you know, his draft was it was all right. This draft is crazy though. Now, I definitely see some of the bigger threats to Nexus being probably the Iron Bundle. Freeze Dry kind of goes crazy, but the Cryogonal, I mean, Cryogonal is kind of a good answer to Iron Bundle. Chi-Yu is a tough Pokemon to switch into as well, but I don't know. I feel like Nexus has some good threats. Mephisto has some good threats. One of the more underrated threats, perhaps, is trying to see here. Sylveon's not bad. Can hyper voice a bunch of stuff. Actually, what is the hyper voice switch in? Is that only like a Specs hyper voice? Is that only Typhlosion? Now that I'm looking at it, is it really only Typhlosion? Is the Specs hyper voice switch in?
It's definitely Typhlosion. I think Slowking could take it a little bit well, but also Terra Steel Mischievous is a threat here. Well, Terra Fairy's a little bit better, I think.
Possibly. I took over, by the way, your channel. I think everybody acknowledges that now I am the primary owner.
Oh, I'm for it. It's cool.
Yeah. Anyways, what I was saying was
I'll take your channel. I'll get it to 100K. Don't worry.
I give you 200K. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, Terra Mischievous, not bad at all actually. It could put in some work. Terra Typhlosion though.
I don't know. What Terra do you do? Terra. I guess you could do Terra Fairy. I wouldn't want to be cooked though. But if you could have,
oh no, it doesn't have Flash Fire, right?
Yeah, if it had Flash Fire, you'd 100% go Terra Fairy here, right?
Yeah, you'd 100%
but it doesn't.
Chi-Yu.
I'm not about to get cooked by Flamethrower with that dude.
So okay, let me ask you this: what is the best Chi-Yu answer?
On Nexus side?
Yeah.
I mean, it's him being faster with Lycanroc. That's basically it.
Okay.
Or Culber Berry on Slowking to eat a hit.
Okay.
Screens, sashes. That's basically it.
Interesting answer.
I don't think Spidef Appleton takes. Like, if you lead Hippo and have Spidef Appleton, I'm sure Appleton eats one over here because of thick fat.
Spidef Appleton makes sense, actually, because it's thick fat and Dark Pulse would probably could take. However,
yeah, it's also an iron bundle answer too. This is really
funny. I was looking at, bro. You know what I was looking at? Wait, is that see that Decidueye? Hisuian Decidueye?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Terra Ice?
That is Terra Ice.
Ooh, Terra Ice to resist the ice from Cryogonal? Crazy.
Yeah, you could also Terra Steel or Fight to either resist and also not be weak, or to have good typing. Why would you want to be Ice type?
Why would you want to be Ice type? Okay, let me tell you why you want to be Ice type.
Mephisto needs to change this crap to Terra Electric already. All right, you need to tell him. I'm so tired of this damn Terra Ice.
I'm gonna argue Terra Ice for him because I'll tell you why. Right?
He's never gonna Terra Ice with this slow ass Pokemon. He's never gonna Terra. Why would you Terra into a type that only resists itself? You know what? When I Terra Ice, if I was fighting an Iron Bundle, oh no, I'm not. Like, he has it.
Yo, he will Terra Ice. I'll tell you how. Okay, look. I'll tell you. Okay, let me argue why Terra Ice is good here. Right? First of all, right? Look at that number of ice weaknesses on Nexus's team. There's Thundurus. There's Hippowdon. There's Salamence.
Ice is so bad. Why would you want to make yourself be weak to Stone Edge from Lycanroc?
You think it's gonna hit Stone Edge? Who do you think Nexus is?
You can't beat Dragon. You could also just close combat. Like, that's fine too.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Decidueye can also run
Nexus does got 50 mons.
Choppleberry.
That's so bad, dude. I don't know.
Choppleberry with Terra Ice.
I really don't like. I don't like Terra Ice on slow mons. I like it on fast mons. I think it's really good on fast mons. I think on slow mons where you got to take a hit first.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Worse.
Do you like Avalugg?
No.
You don't like Avalugg? Not at all, as a Pokemon?
That's why I didn't draft it.
Look, let me ask you something. Do you like Lapras?
No. That's why I didn't draft it.
You don't like Lapras? I thought you liked all the original 151 Pokemon.
Except Lapras. Specifically Lapras, I hate it.
Okay, well, do you like Glastrier?
No.
Do you like Abomasnow?
No.
Didn't you always say like Abomasnow's ability?
That's a verse. That doesn't mean anything.
Do you like Satitan?
No.
You don't like Oh my god. Okay, do you like Ice Cube?
No.
It's on my team though. Do you like Ice Cube?
No.
Okay, do you like Glaceon?
No.
What about Cloyster?
No.
Frostmoth?
No.
Beartick?
No.
You don't like Beartick? Brock's Bearticks?
No.
You don't.
No.
Crabominable?
No. It's a
Beartick?
hate. It's a hate thing. I just
Beartick?
I like that I hate what I hate. Anyway, going on.
He doesn't like anything.
No, I
just
don't like.
Mod.
I just don't. Yeah.
He hates ice types now. What have we done?
I just don't like a meme match.
What have we done to this man? He doesn't like ice types anymore.
Mephisto can meme all he wants. Versus me, if you want, I'm gonna tell you what I'm bringing versus Mephisto. Demons. That's all I'm bringing every week. Demons. But I wasn't Magic Conch, you're right. But in all reality, I really don't like Terra Ice Decidueye. I think Terra Ice is really good offensively. I just think it's really slow.
That's fair. I think.
But if it lets him get a kill on a dragon, that's cool.
Yeah, I think Nexus side is actually. I feel like Nexus side has a really decent matchup because I feel like the Cragnole is just. I think Cragnole is a really good answer. Yeah, to bundle. Yeah, I mean, I guess he could flip turn, but or maybe Spadef, Rocky Helmet, Slowking.
You think Slowking runs Chilly Reception to give Cragnole a defense boost, but also Iron Bundle a defense boost?
I don't see why not, because the primary way of beating Bundle is through special attacks, and you could literally just run. Because I feel like a special attacking Valiant is better in this matchup than a physical attacking one.
Overall, you think it's better overall?
I think so. I feel like Aura Sphere, Moonblast.
I think Mix is good, dude, because I think you want to be able to hit Sylveon for some damage.
Yeah, Mix is fine. Like you just have some coverage for Sylveon or something to do more damage. I can see that.
I think Calm Mind though is decent though. Him not being able to Terra is pretty big. What do you think about Overquill in this matchup?
Overquill in this matchup is actually kind of nice, just in case of potential T-spikes, because Nexus team is more kind of balanced, I would say, bulky offense / balance, because he's got the Hippo, the Cragnole, he's got a lot of like defensive pivots and switch-ins and stuff, so toxic spikes could be annoying. I could see. Yeah,
look at Barb Barrage, dude, that they're talking about in chat. Imagine getting the poison on something and then being doubled.
That's true. No, that's true. I like it. And that's why I also think that special Gallade's a little. Iron Valiant's a little bit better, just because you have things like defensive mons like the Donphan, the Slowbro, and things like that, and you have the Overquill putting pressure on the Sylveon. I think it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair. He does have a fair resist. It's Caparajah, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
CM plus Rock 6, is really good. It's really, really, really good. I just think Chi-Yu gets a kill. I think it's gonna be a 1-for-1 type of game, personally. Because all of Mephisto's defensive mons get cooked by Chi-Yu, but then his offensive mons are very scary for Mephisto. I think Donphan hella comes. That dude is the Lycanroc answer. Do I think we're gonna see Dragology? I think it's decent. I think it's pretty decent here. Problem is, it doesn't actually kill Slowking plus Cragnole. Like, it'll do 1,000,000,000%, but Slowking would just shrug it off. SD Bisharp's really interesting here with Eviolite. I don't know. I think this is a really close matchup. I think this is like 51-49.
I will not be voting one or the other for this one. I'm going to vote 50-50. Both of them are my boys.
I'll go 51-49, but I'm not telling you who.
Ooh.
Chess
okay.
is 60-39. Damn.
That's crazy.
All right, who wins? We got Q versus Mount. Now, guys, Mount is the only... Go subscribe to Mount, by the way. He's almost to 1,000 subs. Yeah, I should be subbing him, man. Great content.
Bro, I'm so excited to see Nexus, bro. I've seen him on Thursday, bro. Ooh, it's gonna be fun.
It'll be a good time. Yeah, while you're there,
Run it
why don't you
back.
team build for your game versus me? But
Probably, I can brace him a little bit.
yeah, okay. We'll see what happens. But Mount is the only dude who has ever lost every 50-50 for 50 turns. Okay, it was really rough. It was really, really rough. Okay, but I think he played well besides that. Obviously, those are 50-50s. I like the team he brought. I really like his prep. Q was insanely lucky last week. It was insanely lucky last week. It was crazy. But he was a good sport about it. So this is the game I'm actually really excited about. I think this is really close too, right? Because I think look at Q's team and look at Mount's team. Q's team is the type of team that just goes 1-for-1 with kills, right? Hello, Kevin. That's okay, bud. Lilligant can get kills every single time it comes out, right? There's no switching to Lilligant, really. You got Glowking, which is why Glowking, I think, has to come. I also think that Hisuian Zoroark is really cool here. Like, dude just clicks, can get surprise KOs, which is really nice. Scizor is very good versus Q's team because he doesn't have the bulkiest mons. And his setup isn't that bulky either, so Scizor is really strong with like Bullet Punch. It's how he revenges Lilligant and Cleavor. I think Cleavor is obviously amazing. The free as hell rocks. Also, I kind of like Ban Cleavor. What you think about Ban Cleavor here, bro?
Ban Cleavor is really cool.
Or
you know what
Scarf.
I really like about Q's team? I love the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's nice
the
colors.
aesthetic of Q's team. Because like the first 3 mons that he picked, they all felt like bug types.
Yeah.
But they're all different types, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Also, look at Q's team and look at his MVP. This is not what anybody expected.
Oh, Bronzong.
Not what he expected.
It's true. It's true.
I think Kilowatcher comes in this game as well because it's just fast and everything on Q's team. So I think it's really good. Also being able to Terra. It does have to worry about Thundurus though, which is actually I think that Q's going to end up bringing Thundurus because he does have to worry about Terra Water Kilowatcher, which is really, really strong here. Or even Terra Fly. So Thundurus just to resist. Do you think he goes a dual screens route here?
I don't think he needs to, just because there isn't really like any heavy wall breakers that Mount has. Like if he had like something that was like a crazy sweeper or wall breaker, maybe screens would be good. But I feel like versus the team, you just have to like you have some maybe 1 or 2 like defensive mons or whatever, and just like fire off attacks.
Literally, I think that's what's gonna happen from Q for sure, like 100%.
Because like Scizor can't roost, right? There isn't really. I guess you have to rely on Wish to kind of heal everything.
You know who's coming in this game, bro? You know who's coming in this game?
Who's coming?
Because he's not gonna bring Tyranitar, right? Because Tyranitar lets every mon win, so he's not gonna bring T-Tar. He's gonna bring Ursaring. This is Ursaring angle. You run Eviolite, Ursaring, and you at least wall everything besides Lilligant.
I could see that.
You bring it as a check to Thundurus to live a hit. You bring it as a check to Iron Moth to live a hit. You bring it as a check to Zoroark to live a hit. You bring it as a check to Meloetta, live a hit, body slam off. I think Satitan's really good here because you just Glow King into Satitan. And it kind of gets kills. Which is why Bronzong may be coming from the other side. But Bronzong's also kind of hard to bring too because it kind of just loses to everything. Like it's the check to Garchomp, but not really. It just loses to Aloe, Wish Pass, and everything. Though I don't know if
Bronzong's a bit passive. It's a bit passive versus this team in particular.
Cleavor CC is not going to knock out Eviolite Ursaring. That dude is going to eat for breakfast. What do you think, Delibird? You think Delibird comes? Spike's lead? You don't like the Spike's lead Delibird with Rapid Spin?
No, I don't like it.
You're a hater. With the anti-meta Insomnia, so Breloom can't spore it? Because that's what Breloom would do? Into Aerial Ace Sash to kill Breloom? You're a hater.
Delibird can stay at home.
I think
Delibird can stay at home.
I think Bandit Scizor is amazing here. Is Pirouette Meloetta faster than Kilowattrel? It is. It's 390 speed. Or 390 to 392. It is faster.
Pirouette.
Which actually might come. That's not bad. I don't think it has knockoff at the moment, though. If it had knockoff, I think it'd 100% come.
Yeah, Meloetta, it's not bad.
Terra Electric
I
is
feel
not
like
bad,
in
dude.
this matchup, actually, it could put in work. Does it get like Ice Punch or something?
No, I don't think there's anything like that right now. If there were tutors, let me check Meloetta's moveset before I tell you no. But I'm pretty sure it lost damn near everything. Dude, if it still had knockoff, it'd be crazy.
It gets Ice Punch.
It does still?
Yeah.
Nice.
Relic Song, Ice Punch.
Let's open up the Meloetta.
He gets it. Nice. That mon's good.
Ice Punch. There's no knock though, but it does have Shadow Claw, which is pretty cool. Yeah, you can
Ooh,
run
it
like a
gets
physical.
Fire Punch. Ooh, yo, you know what you could do? You know what he could do? He could run. Yo, he could run Relic Song, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and what's the other one? The other one is
Thunder Punch. Spoondini, been watching you since the Gen 6 days. Thank you so much for all the content for over the years. It's meant a lot. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much for the 50 cause. Appreciate you. The CA. Thank you for the Canadian
Shadow Claw.
bucks. That's what I was thinking. I think Shadow Claw is decent. I actually think the Relic Song set is really good here. Much
Relic
love,
Song
fam. That was
set's
very
pretty
kind.
cool. Ooh, very
That was
kind.
a very generous donation.
Watching since the Gen 6 days. Have you been watching me since
Mav,
the Gen
I'm
5
still
days?
debating, Mav. I'm still debating, my friend. How I'm gonna
Got
do
an
it.
open message to Envy. Why didn't he pick Alolan Muck? Unfortunately, see, I love Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck is great. Unfortunately, Alolan Muck got super nerfed. It lost a lot of things, and also its ability to restore itself by using 50% berries is no longer a thing. But
is like
I
one of the best
will,
things, right?
yeah, I will probably draft it at some point again.
a
This
good
time
mon.
it did not fit in my draft.
It's a good mon overall.
I like it.
I don't know. This is a game, man. I do think Satian's really good here though, because like with Slush Rush plus like the great thing about Satian this gen, right? He has the best what's it called? He has the best like Satian enabler after, right? Glow King is the best enabler for everything on Mount's team. Glow King's gonna come and eat one hit from everything. And then Chiller Reception out. Ice Spinner obviously for Thunderous, Earthquake for Moth, Ice Spinner for Lilligant. Like it's just really good. I think Satian's actually really strong in this game. Like it just clicks buttons. And
I feel that.
Q doesn't have good switch-ins. Like I don't even think Bronzon's that great in this game to bring. It's just so
Yeah,
passive. It's too
it's-
passive, I think, versus Mount's team.
It is. I just feel like, yeah, Mount's team is actually really solid. I feel like Q's team actually has some heat potential for like versatility and what it can do. Who are you gonna give it to though?
I want to give it to Mount here,
Okay.
just because like Bandit Scizor is amazing. It just clicks. I think Titan's good. I don't think his answer to like his bullet punch switching is good. I don't think Bronzon's that good in this game, because he brings Bronzon, he has to give up a type. I think he could bring Terra, Water, Sandaconda though. I don't think that's that bad. But like you just get cooked by Kilo, but you got Terra on it. On the turn that they click Terra Water, and then you gotta glare them or something.
Yeah.
I think it's a close matchup, but I feel like Mount. I know Q's insanely offensive here, but I don't know. It's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a close game. I really like Bandit Bullet Punch in this game. Like it's very good, dude.
Bandit Bullet Punch is pretty good. It is pretty good. I feel like there are checks to it.
He has very little checks though. Mount just gets up rocks potentially with Chomper.
Yeah, I get yeah. No, you're right actually. Well, Iron Moth can just yeah. Well, yeah. Actually,
Band puts up 2 KOs with Stealth Rock.
tough the Morning Sun too because of the weathers.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Can't
yeah,
even comfortably do that.
That's true. Yeah, I'm Mount's pretty good, but I do like Q's team a little bit more just in general, and also
Which is interesting considering Mount's more your playstock. It's more balanced.
it's more my it is more my percent. I also like the what's that Costa Rica coffee, the Green Mountain. That's a pretty good brand. I will give it to Q for the Costa Rican coffee.
Did you watch Q's game last week?
I didn't get a chance.
He led off with Iron Moth, and he basically crit and beat like 3 Pokemon with Focus Ice Lead Iron
Oh
Moth.
really? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
It was crazy. And then he like dodged some things. He was very lucky last week, but I don't think he didn't play bad. He just was fortunate every turn. But he played really well too, and Ellie just didn't have a chance to really fight back. But yeah, this is I think this is a really close one. I just think Scizor is insane here. I also wish Cleavor had a Celerock.
Oh, if it had the Celerock, it would go
It'd just be cool to have it.
insano. Yeah.
It'd actually be so good here, right? Because like it's a Titan and like everything. I would really like that.
Yeah.
I agree with that, Epsilon. That's the last. I think that's the last game of the week. What do you guys think? They say 54 mount, 46 Q. Yeah, I think it's extremely close. All right, guys. So, what game are you most excited to watch, though? I'm gonna go through all of them again.
Yeah. What game are you most excited to watch? Answer truthfully and answer honestly.
So we got
think about who's in the call. Who are you most excited to see?
All right, ignore that crap. But like, so there's Shuckle versus JV. I think it's pretty nice. But I think Druby versus Envy. I think Gravy versus Kelly is a really good one. And this is my favorite game of the week, right? Mephisto versus Nexus.
That's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be a really.
Oh wait,
fun
why
one.
don't I have an Addison versus Ellie one here? What the hell? My bad. Give me
Oh,
one
you missed
second.
that.
I'm so sorry. Wait, that wasn't even the brief. Okay, give me 1 sec. We're gonna talk about that matchup in 1 second. Maybe I'm blind. CB Marcus.
Wow, I love Envy and his match. For sure, not scared he'll retaliate if I don't pick his match. Nice. Very wise. Very wise.
Two
Good.
matchups.
Good.
Oh, it was there. It just didn't download. What the hell? All right, give me 1 sec. There's one more matchup we have to talk about. It literally just didn't download. Are you kidding me? My bad.
How dare you, Joey? How dare you?
All right, last matchup. Ali versus Addison. Let's talk about that. Thank you for reminding me, fam. Appreciate you. Who wins? Addison. Ellie. All right, so last week we didn't really get to see Ellie's ability at all, right? She just wasn't given a chance.
Call it an ability?
Ability. Abomish note. We didn't get to see it because, honestly, Ellie was just locked. Like, there was nothing she could do the entire game. She got crit, missed out on KOs every single time, things like that. Then she also terrored for no reason, and then Q called the terror for no reason, which is hilarious, by the way. And then it worked. This is one of your most hype about, Skyla? All right. I will say I love both of their teams. I think I mentioned before, Ellie has the scariest Terra captains here. Frostmoth is insane here. Because of Frostmoth, I think that like you have to bring King Gambit. Like you have to bring Gambit. You might actually bring Defiant Gambit in this one. What do you think? What do you think about Defiant Gambit in this game, bro?
Yes, and the reason is because Landorus T can intimidate, and it is a very likely candidate for an appearance here. Well, is it though? Let's think about it. Because of the fact that there is not only King Gambit, but also Galarian Zapdos. Would Landorus make an appearance here? I don't know. I don't really know if it's needed.
Maybe for Tauros and Arcanine.
Maybe, but it's asking yourself to get set up on with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
It's I don't
Pokenav,
know.
yeah, like to Clear Body, Gyapdos. I also think Gyapdos is coming for sure. Like Gyapdos is faster than everything on Ellie's team besides one Pokemon. So Gyapdos hella comes and just clicks Brave Bird and Close Combat. And knowing that, I think Ellie has to bring Tornadus because Gyapdos just clicks. I think Pult comes for sure from Addison because it's Pult and it's a demon here. In terms of the Pult counterplay, you have Diancie, which probably has to come because Pult doesn't get Steel Wing anymore. Hariyama is a decent answer too. I think Gardevoir is insane, but you could run Special Defensive Revavroom, which is like the main answer for Gardevoir and RU. So I'm not sure how I felt.
I'm just gonna say Diancie looks very impressive in this match, just because of the ability to body press, which will destroy the King Gambit on the Switch, and also I think being naturally is it naturally faster? I actually don't think so. Maybe they're the same speed. Then King Gambit.
Oh, they're the same speed.
Same speed, right? Yeah. So it just depends, I guess. But yeah, Diancie has like really good coverage. Moonblast to hit the Dragapult, Galarian Zapdos and stuff. Earth Power for the Glamora, Body Press for the King Gambit, and then a Rock Move or something like that for something else, or Mystical Fire, I guess, or maybe not Mystical Fire for to hit.
What are your thoughts on Belly Drum Hariyama with Bullet Punch in this game?
Belly Drum Hariyama with Bullet Punch is
threatening, right?
good. It's
It's
quite
good as
good. Yeah,
hell.
it is very good. But the question is, who are you getting a belly drum off on? Because I feel like versus pretty much the majority of the team, it's gonna be near impossible to get a belly drum, right?
Glamora?
Um, Maybe. So
Gambit?
you'll get unlimited
Gambit.
turns.
Literally Gambit. Against Drain
Yeah,
Punch now,
yeah,
right?
maybe
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 Gambit.
Gambit.
You bring it in versus Gambit, you boom, 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 boom. And you get your damn kill.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Hmm. Well, like so, like belly drum citrus.
Yeah. With Drain Punch, Bullet Punch, and then whatever last move. I don't think the last move matters at all.
I can see it. Yeah,
Turn,
that's definitely a possibility. Um,
turn 1 against Lamar would be crazy.
yeah.
I don't know if T Spike go hard because like Lamar for sure comes in, Gambit for sure comes in, Zapdos. So, but I think Rev Room in general is just good in this game. Like you need to bring Rev Room.
Yeah, I
It's
think
it's
so.
the Gardevoir answer because otherwise look at Gardevoir and look at Moonblast on the team.
Which Terra captains do you think are gonna make an appearance? Because I feel like on Ellie's team, either the Frostmoth or the Reverum look really good. Even like Frostmoth Terra Ground or Reverum Terra.
I mean Frost can come, but I don't think Rev Room is gonna be Terra. I think Rev Room is gonna be defensive here. I think it has to be. Dude, you just get smoked by Gardevoir.
I mean, it's gonna Terra either way, right? It's a Terra captain.
It doesn't have to Terra though. Is what I'm saying. It doesn't have to. You want to be
No,
Steel
it
type.
has to,
You
it
do not
has
want.
to.
You do not want to lose your Steel type. That way you're weak to Psychic. You want to resist Moonblast, but you also want to be neutral to Psychic.
What if you want to become a ground
That's
type,
all-
or you want to fly? What if you want to fly, bro? Would you ever stop a Pokemon from wanting to fly if their dream
Why
was
do
to
you
fly?
want to fly in this
Like
game,
the
bro?
Dunsparce always wanted to fly. I made it my Terra captain, and I gave it Terra flying. Why?
Congratulations.
Because its dream was always to fly.
No, because you asked for 6 hours in chat. What Terra captain should I have, man? What do you think about this? I don't know, man. What do you think about this? I don't know. That's you. Every day. What captain? 50 years to make a decision. I think I'm going to go with that. You think that's good, right? I just tell MV, yeah, I think you should do water and flying. I think that's good. 1 hour later, dude, I think I'm going to go water and flying. You think that's good, right? I was like, if you read the message right above you, I just said the exact same thing.
Plus, you need to be sure, right? Because you never know. You never know with pokeaimMD.
I don't
Sometimes you might just say an
exaggerate
answer
these
to say an
interactions, by the
answer.
way, guys. I do not exaggerate these interactions. Defiant Gambit for sure, Piz. Defiant Gambit for sure.
Yeah. But anyways,
Frostmoth is really, it's good here.
which one?
I think Frostmoth is actually pretty good here.
Frostmoth is actually really good. That's what I'm saying. Like Terra Ground, I think is the one you go for because you go literally Quiver Dance, Ice Beam, Terra Ground, Giga Drain, Terra Blast.
I'm actually scared of Ellie's team. I hope I don't have to fight this. I don't want to fight Frostmoth.
It's not in my schedule. I'll tell you that much.
We've
Is it in yours?
I don't know. But I know I don't want to fight Frostmoth.
That's a scary team. And here's the thing, right? I have Hoopa, and she has Hoopa Unbound. Like, I was also crossing my fingers and hoping that she wouldn't take Hoopa as well because there's no species clause.
Yeah, you can get both. Yeah.
You could literally get both if you
But
wanted.
Kelly would have gotten it, though.
No, I already told him, and because he took 3 of my mons, I told him not to take any more, and I told him what I was getting, so he didn't.
I wish you did.
I would have
Cried.
never, huh?
You would have cried.
No.
You
I would have,
cried. And drink
nobody
wine.
needs to know.
Like an alcoholic.
Nah. He would have regretted it. He would have regretted it.
What set would you bring on Torn here? Do you bring AV?
Torn, I would bring. I don't know about AV, just because there's a very high possibility that only 1 special attacker appears, or maybe 2
I think
at
3.
most. You think 3? What 3?
Dragapult, Gamora, and Gardevoir are all super strong here. Rum Cut isn't bad either.
What if Dragapult is physical with clear body?
It could definitely be that, but then it can't touch the Ansi at all because there's no Steel Wing anymore, and it can't Terra. There's nothing wrong with clicking Shadow Ball and Draco in this game, and Hydro Pump. I think Specs Dragapult makes a lot of sense. Like a lot. You click Shadow Ball. If you don't see Kamala, you always click Shadow Ball.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I mean, it could also be mixed.
Yeah, Dragonite's fine.
I can see mixed Hydro Pump.
I mean, if it's extra belt with
Dancing.
just U-turn, that's fine too, because then you knock out Hoopa anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so, Epsilon. Yeah, Elliott's team is very scary, but I think Addison's team just has a really good matchup. Like, Gyapdos is insane here. Gardevoir's insane. Gambit's insane, even though it's, like, bad and good at the same time. Yeah, it's literally Glamora has attack. I mean, and LA doesn't have... LA has one defogger, right? Well, I think Frostmoth gets it too, if I'm not mistaken.
Frostmoth and Lurantis.
Lurantis, yeah, but Lurantis is like the defogger, right? Which is
and
not
then
going to
Rapid
be...
Spin on Komala.
Yeah, this is I think this is an Addison matchup.
I think so. Addison's team is strong.
Spin Komala. Yes, I know, and we said Komala as well. We're talking about defoggers because we were talking about Defiant. Which is why we were talking about defoggers, not Rapid Spin. But I don't know, Gambit goes crazy here, dude. Dude just clicks. And I don't fight a lot I don't fight a lot of Defiant Gambit because I don't play a lot of national decks, but I know that Mon is like top tier in that meta game too. But
no, when you see Landers, you bring Defiant. You bring your Defiant Mon.
Literally.
You bring your Galarian Zapdos. You bring your King Gambit. You put them both with Defiant.
Literally.
And then you just bring some other stuff. Yeah, like literally. I don't know. I think this is definitely.
What up, Daddy?
A tough matchup for the.
No,
other
it's
team.
for sure a tough matchup, man. I think Dancy's still really good here though, and I'm excited to see it.
I think so too. Yeah.
And Gyapdos as well. I know it's late, but I hope you beat Lars. Lars is such a good draft league battler. Thank you, Conrad. He did really well last week. Envy, you didn't watch his game, did you?
No.
Dude, you gotta watch the games, man.
I watch yours.
You don't have to watch. I appreciate you watching mine, but watch Lars versus Mount, dude. It literally looked like Mount won, and then there were 50-50-50s at the end. 50-50-50s. That's a lot of 50s, bro. I'm not even lying.
I haven't had much time.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you. Like, look.
Yeah.
I'm not like he had Palmont. Voltorb. He had He had Corviknight. He had Roaring Moon.
Yeah.
And he had to switch between Corviknight and Palmont and Roaring Moon on Thunderbolts and Terra Blast Waters. It was insane.
I remember you were explaining it to me that there was like a whole bunch of 50-50s and it was completely one-sided. Yeah, I need to go back and watch.
Dude, he won every single one. Every single one. It was insane.
At that point, it's not luck. At that point, it's literally just you being inside their head. Like if you like 50, it no longer becomes a 50-50 if you lose 50-50-50s. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Like at that point, it's literally you're inside their head.
It was wild. Oh, also one thing we didn't know, and thank you for chat for doing. I think Terra. You said Terra ground. I actually think Terra normal Tauros clicking Sheer Force Body Slam is insane in this game too.
Oh shoot! It is a Terra Captain. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, Tauros is sick.
It blends in. The colors kind of blend in with Taurus's feet.
Yeah, nice clan.
That's kind of crazy.
It actually just goes stupid. It kind of goes stupid though. Like Body Slam.
Taurus base speed is really good. So like yeah, I can see it. Like I mean, it outruns every single thing on at least team except for the Tornado.
Literally just like Gyapdos. Like it's the same thing. And it has Earthquake, Forever Room, and Deancey after. Not that they're gonna take that much from. Not that they're gonna really like the Body Slams. Even though they resist, they take so much.
Yeah.
This is a goat. But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to watch this game. I'm excited to watch every single game. Again, I really want to watch the Kelly one versus Gray. Yeah, Mount literally only needed to win one. If he kills Palma, he wins. He just needs to win 150-50. But then, like, it was crazy, dude, because, like, he stayed in with Corviknight on Terra Blast, roosted, stayed it again, U-turn. Gotta watch that, man. And the craziest thing, Palma was at, like, 10% before it happened. Like, 20%. Dude got all the way. Anyway, we're gonna call it that. We're gonna do another stream tomorrow. We'll probably play some free-for-alls because they have the new meta.
It's Gen 9.
Gen 9 free-for-alls. So, definitely come through. If we have 3 people, we'll be picking people from the chat randomly to join us, so that'd be a lot of fun too.
Ooh,
so
hype.
We'll see what ends up happening. Definitely come through. Probably be an earlier stream, maybe. I gotta play a game at 10 tomorrow, so appreciate it.
I'm actually not going out anywhere this weekend because I gotta not fall sick for my trip on Thursday.
So we'll be around then.
Yep, I'll be around. He'll be around. We'll be around.
Sub everybody. Please subscribe to everybody in this league, man. Let's get everybody to 1,000 subs so everybody can get monetized. That's it.
And get me to